It's my feel-good breakfast show.
The beach is a great place for long walks, family fun days and picnics, but it's everyone's nightmare to lose something sentimental in the soft sand.
My father died in July of this year. I'm a Brit and I live here in Hout Bay, Cape Town, and Dad passed away at the age of 93. And one thing I remember about him is that he always wore a ring, and in the will, everything went to Mum, which is quite right. My mum survives, but he did say that ring to go to my son, Tim. I've never worn a ring in my life, and I come back to Cape Town, and all is good, and I'm mourning Dad. And I come down here to walk our ratty little dog and run the children on a wintry Saturday here on Hout Bay Beach. The dog gets dirty, I take her out into the surf, just here, really close to here. Go home, not thinking, of course, in the horror of horrors. I look at my hand and the ring isn't there. It could only be one place, which is on this massive sandy beach.
Lost was Tim's ring, a needle in a sandy haystack, and there was no hope of getting it back. Along came a man, humble and grey, armed with his metal detector to save the day. He's an expert in finding lost treasures when he's out on the beach at his leisure.
In South Africa, we've got a lot of people that enjoy metal detecting, and there's a couple of forums. We like to share finds and stories, and yeah, I saw his post that he had there saying, can someone help him? As long as it wasn't picked up by someone else, we often find very old items. If you know the conditions on the beach, the item will settle in the sand and you can get it, it'll be there many years later. I used to do a lot of surfing, and yeah, I put together the fact that there's coins on the beach, and I started detecting. It paid for money to go surfing, and it was good fun. You find all sorts of stuff. Everything we find you'll basically take off the beach, so you pick up a lot of rubbish that you take home. But you do find some nice items, everything from sunglasses to chains, but mainly old stuff. We help people as often as we can, yeah.
Alan used his knowledge of tides, currents and wind speeds to calculate the ring's possible location on the beach.
I told him at the vague area where I washed the dog, and then we walked back. And I swear, within an hour, I heard this voice, and he says, come across here. And he was so level. He said, there's your ring. There's your ring. And there it was. And I'm beside myself. I mean, he's a total stranger. I hugged him, he'd almost go red if you could see behind his bushy beard or his whiskers. Children were jumping up and down. I was almost in tears, certainly tears pricking my eyes. And it was great to find the ring, but much more importantly, the most valuable thing was the kindness of a stranger. That's the real power of the story.
Unearthing valuables, both sentimental and monetary, from within beach sand, metal detecting is the epitome of modern-day treasure hunting.